Hey there, people. My name is Grigori, and welcome back to more Expedition 33. Between episodes, I did change up my tints, and I guess by that, I mean I added whatever. I didn't really remove any of the effects that I already had. That's just going to take a lot more time to go through all of them, figure that out.
Is this the place?
Yeah. We can bury your friend under this tree, if that's okay with you.
Okay. We're gonna do that. However, I do want to, real quick, equip the one I just got here. Revive Tint Energy. What does it do? Revive Tints also grant 3 AP. Cool. There. Okay. So they have his body? Were they carrying it with them this entire time? Expedition 0. His expedition.
Couldn't wait for me, could you? I wish we could.
Rest easy, Gustav.
I'll finish what you started. The paintress, Ainhoa, they will pay.
No more dome. Just open skies.
I'll save them, Gustav. Emma, your apprentices, everyone.
You can leave it to us. You were always there for me.
I'll save them.
Say hi to Soph for me, yeah?
We could never tell if you were my brother or my father. But to me, you were both. Best brother and father I've ever had.
When one falls, we continue.
Thanks for being my family. See you in the next life.
Going on these expeditions, just signing up for it, and by that I mean these characters, they need to realize that it's a death wish. Once they leave the city, they're never coming back. Even if they succeeded, they would never come back as the same person as they were. Just going on this expedition will change you. It's intense. Even if you succeed, there's going to be many heavy losses, and you're going to see all these dead allies, family that you may have known, friends. You're gonna find people you knew. And I think this is just back to the way I came. It is. Okay. So that means that this is the only way through. So let's go. I guess I enjoy... anyway, Forgotten Battlefield. Make your way through the Forgotten Battlefield. I enjoy these kinds of games, these kinds of stories, because...
2 hours. Then there's a big lake. We shouldn't go there at all. We should make a right, and then it's going to take a few hours, and then we make a stop. We get some rest and some food. And then from there, we head north to Minoko Station.
Why there?
To recruit my oldest friend. We'll need the extra firepower, because our next goal will be to take down the Paintress Heart.
Her heart?
Yes. You can't just stroll up to the Paintress. The chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who gets close. But if we destroy her heart, the barrier will fall.
Okay. So where is this heart? What does it look like?
What it looks like, that I don't know. But I do know that it's somewhere in the center of old Lumiere.
You found old Lumiere?
Yes.
So it's true. Before the fracture, our Lumiere was part of a larger city on the continent.
I've traveled with many expeditions. I was with the 58th when we found old Lumiere. But Renoir erased them before we could get further. And I don't know much more.
All right then. Let's go meet your friend at Minoko Station. And then we'll take the Paintress's heart.
Anyway. Yes. What was I trying to say? I enjoy these games because they do make you think. They make you realize that there's always going to be an experience that's going to make you grow, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But let's upgrade these. So I have 84 color lumina. I can use 10, no problem. I can use 12, no problem. Okay. Good enough. Strong energy tint. So does that mean it's maxed out? Whatever. Is there anything else interesting for me to do here? I can definitely look for these little children, these missing whatever the hell they are. But that'll come in time. They are definitely in some of the areas I have not been to yet.
That was sad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
You were sad.
Yeah.
You were thinking of Julie.
Not just her.
What the heck?
Yeah. I do.
Do I want to spend time with him? Hell yeah, I do.
She reminds me of someone.
You mean CL?
You mean CL?
No, Mael. Have I met her before?
Well, you also thought you knew CL.
Oh, but I do. Wait, don't I?
You're the one who says all humans seem the same to you.
Oh, well, that's because you're all cousins. Same, but different.
Right, so maybe it's that.
Yes. Ah, just like Verso is Verso's cousin. Mael is Mael's cousin. Yes, that's it. You're so very wise.
Where you going, camera? Yeah, Verso the Wise.
Yep. Verso the Wise.
Oh, great name. Oh, can I be Eskia the Great? No, wait. How about Eskia the Brave? Oh, no. Eskia the Great is better.
You're just a big ball of nonsense sometimes, aren't you?
That's why we're best friends.
Sweet. Bond grows. I forgot about this. What does this do? Okay. Talk a bit more.
How far up the mountain is Minoko Station? Will we see snow?
Not too high, but yeah. There's usually snow.
Fantastic.
Oh, right. There's no snow in Lumiere.
No, only in books and paintings. It's almost as mythical as gestural.
And just as fun. And sometimes just as deadly.
Oh. Really? My husband was obsessed with the idea of snow. I can't wait to see some.
That you will.
Sure, I'll spend some time with her. I'll spend time with everyone. Verso approaches CL, who seems open to talking. Can I change what character I
You
am?
seem less stressed than the others.
Is that your conclusion? After your extensive observation of our team?
Yes.
There must be better uses of your time than analysing our stress levels.
Well, it's important to understand your teammates.
Yep.
Says the mysterious stranger who has yet to share much about himself.
Then consider this my attempt to be less mysterious.
Oh, is that what this is?
Yeah, trade.
I'll trade you. A story for a story.
I like that way of phrasing
Fair,
it.
I think.
Well, there are stories and then there are stories. You first then.
Yeah.
Something unusual then? Strange wonders and mysteries?
A bit impersonal, Not really how you get to know each other. I don't think that's worthy of a trade. No. Tell me something dark and melancholy and personal.
Ooh, going straight for the heavy stuff, huh?
If we're going to share, let's share.
Story for a story, right?
We'll see.
All right. Head back to the others. Is this? I just what is the
Yes.
point of all
Been
of
friends for
this?
as long as I can remember.
Gustav would have loved that.
Why? Because he liked Gestrels.
Because he liked the idea of friendships that could last decades. We don't get to enjoy such long friendships in Lumiere.
Luna intercepts Verso as he walks by the fire.
Why are you allying yourself with us?
Not a lot of options out here. In case you hadn't noticed.
What about the previous expeditioners? Did you help them too? Yet they still failed.
That's a terrible way to ask questions. Do you always interrogate people like this?
Given the circumstances, I think we can skip the pleasantries now.
Alliances are usually give and take. As are conversations. Trust goes both ways, no?
Alright then. As a gesture of good faith, I'll show you how to use Lumina.
No need. I got it.
Well, aren't you a quick study?
But I appreciate the gesture.
Trust works both ways.
All right. as a gesture of good faith, I'll answer 3 questions. Choose wisely.
Only 3.
Someone's a bit greedy.
3 questions with 3 follow-ups.
You're really pushing this.
I think it's reasonable.
All right. Go for it.
Alright. Bombards him with questions. Versa remains evasive, which pisses Lune off, but also triggers her insatiable sense of curiosity. Lune is reluctantly intrigued, as is Verso. When the interrogation is over, they go back to the others. And that is something, it's very true. Trust.
How come Minoko lives so far from the Gestrels?
Minoko's a searcher. They travel the land looking for Gestrels who went missing after the fracture.
A lost Gestrels.
Yeah. That and he, pissed off Golgra.
How come
Oh,
Minoko
okay.
Minoko's
a lost...
yeah.
So anyway, as I was saying, trust is kind of a leap of faith. Which is kind of ironic to say. You have to show your vulnerability. And if it gets smacked away, thrown back in your face, then you start distrusting the person. But if it's received well and reciprocated, then that trust builds. Right. Check up on the others. Right in the journal. Mael finds a spot where she can write. Spends some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She gathers courage and writes about Gustav's sacrifice, how he laid the trail. Wow. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read this journal someday. Then she heads back. Mael quietly approaches Lune, wanting to apologize for her behavior on their way to bury Gustav.
Hey,
Hey,
I didn't mean...
it's fine.
I just...
I miss him too.
It's hard.
The pain we feel. Every time we lose someone. I've tried many ways of dealing with it. Running from it. Sitting with it. Compartmentalizing it. But what I needed was to use it. To use everything.
What do you mean?
I feel everything. And I let it burn inside me when I'm tired. When I feel hopeless. When I want to just let it all go. I use the pain. I use the fear. The shame. The guilt. The anger. I use it all to keep going. To make sure I continue.
Lune,
I can almost feel them beside me. Everyone we've lost. Walking with me. Especially when I use Chroma. I feel their presence, their closeness. And they help me.
feel Gustav.
Yeah. I do.
I'd like to feel him with me too.
You have an affinity for Chroma too. Try it.
How do you always know what to do?
I don't. Want to know a secret? I have no idea what I'm doing. And I don't think anyone else does
Oh
either.
my god, those are words to live by.
Really?
Don't tell anyone else I said that.
Mael and Lune spend more time together in a moment that was special for both of them. Check up on the others. Anything else? Looks like yes.
What are you working on?
Contingency plans. If we fail, Expedition 32 will need every bit of information we have.
Right, but how are you going to get it to them?
I asked the Gestrals for help.
Smart.
What are the stars whispering to you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Oh?
It's something my dad and I used to do. When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy, he'd say, share it with the stars. When it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand.
I love that concept. Screaming into the void.
I like that.
And yet, I don't know, you can imagine that each star is someone
I talked
listening.
to the stars a lot after he was gone.
I remember the night we first met at the Crooked Tower.
Right. After the Gommage.
I was surprised to find you there. I thought I was the only one who knew about that room.
I had to get away from the harbour. And those damn petals everywhere. So I climbed up.
It wasn't logical. But parts of me really believed my parents and their expedition had succeeded. That they'd stopped her. Then the paint just woke. And I knew they weren't coming home.
You know, it meant a lot to me. The comfort we shared that day. But you avoided me after. Why?
It wasn't personal. I cut a lot of people out of my life.
Okay, not personal.
Well, I can understand why.
That day, I knew my parents had failed. They were counting on me to finish their work. I couldn't afford distractions.
Friends are not distractions.
I know that now.
Wow. We're in the middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live. What better time to build friendships?
I could use some wine, though.
Making friends is thirsty work.
What else? Finally go to sleep. More cutscenes. Don't get me wrong, I love it, but So many cutscenes. I'm looking at the time of this episode, and it's just... What have I done? Nothing.
Thanks. It really was a beautiful place.
Glad you liked it. I've buried friends there too. You were right about condolences. We offered them because we don't know what else to say, but there's no comfort there.
No.
All we can do is carry them with us.
I guess. Sorry. It's just we're
Drowning in our own sadness. Hey, why did you join the expedition? I mean, with the Gamage, I understand the rest of the team's decision, but you're half their age.
out here seemed better than in there at the time.
It's natural. Wanting to escape a life you don't want.
Escape. Yeah. That's what I wanted. But Gustav and the others, they really want to change things.
Well, changing your life also counts. Can't always shoulder the world's problems, you know? It'll drain you fast.
Gustav would probably say, if more of us cared, then it would lighten the load for everyone.
He sounds like a good guy.
Wait. I kept Gustav's, so you can have mine. You'll need one if you want to be an official member of our merry crew.
I gotta say, I didn't take you for an official kind of person.
Welcome to the disaster expedition.
Thank you.
Cool. Leveled up to level 1. Don't forget to consider your weapon's attribute scaling. It'll greatly affect the damage it deals. But at the same time, like,
How far to Minoko
I'm
Station?
good enough to dodge.
With SGA? Oh, should be quick.
Alrighty. So where am I going? What is this? I don't know. Why is all of that revealed? All of this. God, there's so much. Like, half of this stuff I didn't even go to. That's insane. Anyway, the point is, that's where I'm going. Alrighty. Mounting SKA. And what is this?
Minoko Station is to the north, not far from here.
Let's see what you've got. Cool. Nothing. Alright. Now, I want to fight these guys. Because when you do, you get... you get weapons, which is great.
Target marked.
Mark. A bad omen. Alright, that one's dead. Offensive switch. Oh! Did not expect a third attack. Good counter. And don't have a lot of points, but I can at least Bad Omen one more time, which is gonna get this guy killed. Yep. Sweet. Gradient counter kill. Yep, and there it is. Weapon level up for free. 4 levels. Now, I wonder if that is unconditional. If I get something to, like, level 9, would it be bumped up to 13? Is it worth just equaling out all of the levels? Definitely something to think about. That rock looks, I don't know, like some sort of dead enemy. I played too much Chrono Trigger, so it's kind of makes me think of Lavos, a dead Lavos. I'm gonna fight this enemy, which I'm assuming the other one. No. Oh. Got it. So anyway, the thing I was saying about Chrono Trigger is Dead Lavos shells. Kind of makes me think of what that is. Not what I wanted. Perfect. Ow. Sweet. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Cool. Well, I found one of the lost Gestrels. Let's see what you've got. Nothing really up here, except for this. Alrighty. Free item.
Well,
More color. Okay. Well, I will end the episode here. Not a lot happened as far as gameplay is concerned, but a lot happened as far as story is concerned. So, with that being said, I hope you've enjoyed this, and please join me again for another episode of Expedition 33.